Assalamu alaikum, dear youth. Once again, Farina Siddiqui talking to you. It's a simple thing that I would like to point out. I see oftentimes our youth and our parents are completely distant from each other. There's a huge communication gap. There's a huge gap of understanding, difference of perspective, difference of opinion. It's okay. Different demographic, different cultural environment, and different upbringing can cause that. However, I would highly encourage you all to actually sometimes put yourself into your parents' shoes. Understand their struggle. I always talk to parents about understanding your views, your challenges, your struggles. But do understand that your parents go through that struggle too. When a child is born, a parent is born too. So they're not parents by default, right? They're human beings like you. They went through teenage struggles. They went through teenage issues. They went through a different set of environment, a different set of challenges, but they went through challenges when they were your age. However, it was long time ago. And sometimes as a parent, they're struggling with your view, with your challenges in a different environment and also in a different era. So try to understand and look at things from their lens as well, from their perspective, and you will be in better terms with your parents. You will understand their struggles, why they yell at things, why they get overprotective, why they get over worried, why they get overwhelmed by the kind of environmental expectations, and why do they get more worried than they are supposed to. You will understand their perspective. Try to sit with them more often. Try to understand. Try to ask questions very respectfully so they can actually open their hearts and open their minds to you. And they will share their challenges with you. Just try to be a human being with your parent than just being their child or just being their struggling, rebellious youth. And I'm not criticizing you guys. I'm talking about this disconnect. I'm talking about you playing your role to actually breach that disconnect, breach that communication gap with your parents. Try to understand their problems, try to understand their issues, and try to understand their perspective from a different view and different angle. And that instead of just thinking, oh, my parent will never understand. Why do they not understand? Maybe there is a communication gap. Why? Because there is a cultural gap. Why? Because there is a language gap. Why? Because they don't understand your reality and you don't understand their realities. So try to actually bridge that gap. Try to actually unclog the communication line. Sit with them more often and try to see them as your friends. I know you're more focused on your social media, you're chatting, you're going to TikTok for solutions, you're watching at YouTube videos instead of going to them and asking them about their perspective and their experiences when they were your age. Maybe different, maybe completely different environment and psychological perspective and all that, but the challenges were there when they were your age. So try to understand from their point of view and try to bridge the communication gap. It's very important that you understand your parents, understand their perspective, understand their worries to actually help them understand yours. We always expect parents to understand youth, parents being the bad guys in your life, but try to understand that those bad guys, your mom and dad, are actually working tirelessly towards the betterment of your life, towards the best, working towards the best environment for you, the best future for you. They actually forget themselves. They actually forget their own requirements, their own needs, their own expectations from themselves, right? When a child is born, the parent becomes only a parent. They stop thinking like human beings, treating themselves as human beings in majority of the cases. So think of those people who are actually devoting their life, dedicating their life just to make you happy and make you successful in this dunya and akhirah. So their requirements, their restrictions, their barriers, their restriction of your freedom and all that has a viewpoint and has a rationale to that. Try and understand that. Have open conversations with your parents, and inshallah you will have a better love and a relationship with your parents, and you will be better mentally, physically and emotionally. Inshallah, may Allah bless you. Keep writing to me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.